Hey, Kaya also a competition. You think what your band you very good You want what's the you must see all your band kid not? Walao.
During our time in school, right, joining a CCA is more about having fun and trying something new. But nowadays, it is about making the cut. So when you guys were in secondary school, right, what was your CCA?
Red Cross.
NCC.
Scrabble, Red Cross, NCC. Okay. Was there like a selection or trial process before they allow you to go in?
Yeah, actually mine got a fitness test lah. Then the guys who pass, NCC. The guys who fail, MPCC. Serious.
How about you guys? You got any selection process?
No way, mine okay.
I don't need lah, but Scrabble have also lah.
You conduct the process.
Yeah, of course, the best.
Okay, because the reason why I asked, right, because nowadays CCAs have an interview process, right, or trial selection process to ensure that the kids have potential for the CCA before allowing them to join. So we know lah, the normal one for sports and performance arts, there's always a selection process. But nowadays, even clubs like entrepreneurial club, robotic club, and media club have selection process.
Wait, they have selection process for media club.
Set up AB at the hall.
That's right.
Within 30 seconds.
What is the interview like? You like to lepak at the corner in the aircon?
Go away. I'm busy being grumpy about how bright it is.
The rationale, right, okay, for schools having this implemented is because there are limited resources for CCAs. So if they do away with this selection process, right, can. But the trade-off would be lesser CCAs and also the quality of the CCA. So I want to ask you guys, right, should the priority of CCAs is to let kids have the freedom to choose and broaden their experience, or should it be a mold for kids with assessed compatibility and potential for the activity?
I believe it should be the first one lah. CCA is where you explore, see whether you like the idea or not. Then maybe if you're good at it, and there will be people who are gifted in certain talents, maybe sports or some kind of performing art or what. Those people, I feel you really want to hone on their skill, bring them to a specialist outside. Some dance instructor, some football coach or whoever. Because in school, most of the people who are teaching them are their seniors. So you're not getting like expert molding anyway.
I feel that interest is more important, right, than talent, especially in Singapore.
When you're young lah.
Yeah, when you will not be like a superstar or whatnot, right? So your interest matters. I wish, right, like last time all the CCAs, right, that I wanted to join, right, didn't have like a criteria.
You couldn't join any, so Scrabble.
I signed up for basketball, cannot.
Of course cannot lah.
They do the drill, the bouncing drill. I drew, wow, I think I perfect.
You make it there, man.
No, there's
the
no
first
way.
one was the door, then you need to touch the top.
No lah, in my mind it's perfect but I didn't get a call back Then I go football also. Then all the Malays like pass. I like sini like don't know. I also didn't make it. End up Scrabble.
Strip Scrabble.
I ask you, because you're good at Scrabble, right? Would you rather, because of the selection process, you find that maybe this isn't a good fit and you find that Scrabble is, would you rather that be the case, or would you rather you end up going into football and then later they always bench you because clearly those other guys play better, right? So they always bench you and you never get a chance to even play the sport you love. Which would you rather?
Will you still enjoy soccer?
I think so, maybe.
You'd rather be like on the bench, but during CCA time at least you can play a bit lah. Competition time you out of your league lah.
Yeah lah, I mean like
Okay.
must be able to sub also lah.
Sub lah. Maybe on the 4th game you come in for
2 minutes.
the stoppage time.
No, but like you at least get to learn a skill. Okay, I don't know about you guys, right? Do your school, right, have this compulsory swimming, this kind of
Swimming have.
yeah.
Swimming have.
Yeah. So I believe CCA should be like that. Like we all go bowling or just they just give us like a lesson to bowl like for like a week, 10 weeks like that. I believe CCA should be something that we are interested in. You can just pick up a skill during this phase in time in your life.
I mean, it's not crazy lah. The only thing is you will never actually be able to develop yourself in that respective field if it's a 1 time,
3
2
months
time,
or, yeah.
short period.
Mm.
Because CCA, especially in secondary school, you're honing your skills for 4
All the
years.
way. Yeah.
So you might start off dribbling like basketball lah, but then later on, Kobe.
Okay, the thing is, okay, let's example, just now I brought up swimming, right? Why can't I pick a CCA because I want to learn how to swim? Why must I be able to swim, right, to join a CCA?
Especially when it comes to this kind of competitive sports, that is where, which is why I actually want to understand, would you rather there is a selection process and then during competition, because all of them, they are not going to be world class, but they will have their respective competitions, whether it's your inter-school, C division challenge or whatever it is, right? Would you rather be a part of it, or would you rather, okay, I just want to explore, let me just do it during CCA time, after that I forget it? Because if you want to be part of the competition, you must acknowledge that there will be everyone else who probably has the same interest as you, but maybe more talent.
More skills, and talent.
Yeah.
I think one good thing about my school, right, they give a trial period of, let's say, 1 to 2 months of trial. Let's say you want to take track and field, you let the kids go and explore track and field. You let the kids go and try different CCAs, right? Then you know like how we choose schools from primary to secondary, right?
From
We
there,
have
then
options, right?
Well,
Let's
actually,
say,
that's good.
let's say the first, second, third, right? So we go with what our key interest on first, second, third. Because I think the main concern that they are implementing this, because as you say, right, is because of limited resources.
Yes.
So by doing that, right, although the resources for the first 2 months will be quite hectic because a lot of activities going on, right? But subsequently, right, it will be like fixed already.
Efficient.
Yeah. And then after that is long term, then we build the seniors to run this 2 months trial thing. Yeah.
Okay, like so the 2 months trial, right, is to see whether you're interested in it or to see if you make the cut.
Okay, I think they are not so fixated with making the cut.
Yeah.
When they're having the interview, it's
Cannot
really
be for 2 months you go for test every time.
yeah, it's really just to make
See you
like,
gel or not. Like,
yeah, you gel or not, and they got limited resources. So it's really just to make the kids and make sure that the kids really want that CCA lah.
Because mine, they had this like, I think 1 week grace period. You try the CCA you select. If you like it, you continue. If you don't like it, there's only one other option you can choose.
Yeah.
And you're stuck with that
Yeah.
lah.
My time also like that.
Yeah, mine also.
Because that is a good thing. Because like, okay, you know what is the downfall of what they are trying to implement right now? If whether you go through the interview process and whether you can make it or what, right? It's like people like me, like I wanted to join all the cool CCAs, right? But end up I joined choir, yeah.
With that voice.
Yeah, that's why. Put me at choir, nobody will join. I just spontan choir. You know, there's those people that go home club one, right? They spontan and because of CCA, right? They go detention every time because they hate the CCA. But what if you're interested in it? You might not be good at it. You might not be the starting 11, right? But at least you get to learn something.
And do what you enjoy in a sense.
Because CCA, right, sometimes right, it's a chore, you are spending like maybe 2 times a week, right? Like after school, like for like few hours. Why not do something that you're interested in rather than...
Yeah.
They train you to be the supporting of soccer lah. So they kicking you like
The cheerleader.
Stop it, choir.
Okay, so talking about CCA, right? Do you think it's a must-have for a kid?
Must have. I think it allows you to explore areas aside from just academia. In school, everything is just subject-based, right? At least CCA time, you can find some joy firstly. Secondly, maybe there are talents that you have that is not just based on the subjects. That's where you find out.
Same sentiment exactly.
Okay, then what CCA, right, would you want your kids to join in the future?
I think for me, something competitive. Because, right, especially young kids, I will send them for some competitive activities if can. Because that will trigger them to want to win in life. Because if you don't even have the competitiveness, right, just chill out, okay, like, can't be bothered with things. Like, when I see kids who are competitive and kids don't really care about
They
things,
have that something in them that...
it does in all the things that they do. Like,
Always win.
yeah, so then
Not like people from choir.
Aiyo, they want to win.
That's why it's like, I'm gonna stress this again. Interest matters. Because when you're interested in a sport, right, you want to compete. So for me, right, okay, I don't care about the competitions, but if there is I want my kid to...
Since Papa like that, you also don't need lah.
Choir first choice.
Hey, choir also a competition,
that's true.
You think what, your band is very good, you want what's the you must see all your band kid not? Walao.
You both lose. both lose.
I want my kids to learn dancing. Any form of dance, but preferably like hip hop. It brings out the confidence in a kid. I never seen a shy dancer in my life. Yeah, and then it's something that you can really show off to. Like if you play football very good, but then you also like when you grow up you cannot really play, or you know what I mean.
Why you cannot really play?
Like, not all the time, or like maybe a musical instrument is way better than.
What if you kid cannot dance?
I
They
feel
go to Olympic, then after that quit dancing.
okay, so
the
I,
whole world laughing. Reagan.
so I
what's
feel
the
like it
name
should
of
be.
Reagan.
I feel it's. I will push my kid right to be to a CCA that is more expressive and more artistic in a way rather than sports or uniform group.
Okay, so that is why my kid will bully your kid. Because for me, right, it has to be a competitive sport. Earlier she said some kind of competitive activity, right? Mine is specifically a competitive team sport. Because you can be competitive in Scrabble also.
Yep.
It's different. My kid hit the pitch, he is going for goal, whatever the activity is. And that kind of mentality, it stays with you all the time. Firstly, you build on your teamwork, you build on your leadership,
Your
you
resilience,
build on your
everything,
resilience
a
and all
lot
these
of
things. The
things.
tenacity that you have will drag on your entire way through. And that is why people who are successful in life, you ask them what they used to do last time, you realize it's one of those few things only. None of them will say choir, none of them will say Scrabble.
Okay lah, I feel like
Not you. Your child.
Scrabble at the choir.